Good evening. Welcome to the speaking test. This is teacher Sati. You are?
My name is Thái. My name is Hồng. My name is Thái. I'm a student grade 11. Currently, I am a student at Hồng High School.
Okay, can you pull down a little bit? Yep. Okay, thank you. So in this part of the question, first part of the question, I'd like you to ask some questions about yourself. Okay? So what do you do? Do you work or are you a student?
Currently, I am a student and I learn at Hồng High School. I study at Hồng High School. Then today, in this year, I am the last grade, the 12 to, and I'm preparing to the next year when I learn to come college.
Okay. So this year, what are you studying?
To be honest, I study the three main subjects. They are chemistry, physics, and math. I feel that I am quite good at them, so I am very confident to meet the final exam in next year.
Okay. Is there anything you particularly like about your studies? Is there anything you particularly like about your studies?
Actually, I felt that I admire to learn math. So because my math, this subject I learn is having big mark during my own memory.
Okay. So what would you like to study in the future?
I would like to become a silent like my parents, but they work in a soil school quite near to my house. So I would become a captain or maybe higher job in the future.
Okay, thank you. So let's talk about restaurants now. Okay. So how often do you eat in a restaurant? Why or why not?
Currently, certainly, I think I prefer eating pizza. Also, in addition, I like to eat rice and traditional foods such as tofu.
Okay, thank you. So where is your favorite restaurant?
There are popular restaurant in my hometown. But in my perspective, dog means her restaurant is my type of restaurant I want to come. So because in this restaurant there are many foods I like to dog meat and tofu with some spices.
Okay, and do you prefer restaurant food or home cooked food, and why?
Obviously, I admire to home cook rather than restaurant. The main reason is my mother cook very well, and I like her food so much.
Okay, thank you. So now I'm going to give you a topic, and I'd like to talk about it for 1 to 2 minutes. before you talk, you'll have 1 minute to think about your answers. Okay, so you can make some notes in your notebook. Do you understand? So here's your question. I'd like you to describe someone who you think can or could communicate well with others. Okay. Okay, so alright, remember you have 1 to 2 minutes for this, so don't worry if I stop you. I will tell you when the time is up. Can you start speaking now?
Okay. Let's start. Today I would like to talk about my friend in my class that very good communicate and that is good communicate in my school. His name is Tien. His full name is Nguyên Hồng Tien. He's my friend, same class with me, and he's very famous in my school. He have enormous relationship in social media. Also, especially his talk English very well. He's communicate with many students from other class and also overall and moreover that he can talk and trade some information and knowledge with other students in my school. Then when I communicate with him, I felt that he's the most complex person that I met in my life. So and he talk and give some useful information and advice to me in learning subject. And currently that I catch in the web that he's on his on a popular group in Facebook that we call better improvement, better learning someone well.
Alright, thank you so much. So I have a follow-up question. Do you think it's easy to be a good communicator?
I think it's in my opinion, it depends on the character of the person. If one person is very shy, it's very hard to communicate with other. However, with some opposite of this, with group of opposite them, that it's very easy to talk and trade some detailed information with others.
Thank you. So let's talk about, let's move on in part 3. So we've been talking about good communication. So I'd like you to ask some general questions about this one. So let's consider different forms of communication. So what forms of communication do people use these days?
From my perspective, from my perspective, that people often use form communication form is eye contact or face-to-face in platform social media.
Okay.
But for this for this reason, that they can talk and express their main idea together and take a main sentence from our communication.
Okay. Alright, so what forms of communication were popular in the past?
I think in the past, people often use eye contact to communicate and talk together to people.
Alright. And how are text messages different from letters? How are text messages different from letters?
Currently, text message is more popular than letter, and I could say that letter is very popular in the past, but with the development of technologies and especially the Zalo and of meta appearance, text messages are useful and faster than letter.
Alright, thank you. That is the end of the speaking test.